My dear JEE 24, 25, 26, and in general, all the JEE warriors. You might have heard about, students copying in the JEE exam. In fact, a student getting 300 out of 300 by just peeping into others' paper. And that was so not deserving, especially for all the students who have been putting in their hard work day in, day out for 1 year and 2 years. Now, what if I tell you that was just a tip of the iceberg and you have been completely unaware of the things that have been happening around you? And this year, in the NEET examination, all the can of worms just got leaked out. And these worms just keep coming and coming and coming. And listening to all of this, I am pretty sure that there is more to it. Number one. Number two, there is a lot in store for all of you, especially you, JEE warriors, because this is not going to end over here. Obviously, there is revenge going to follow up, and I will show you the proof of what is going to come next. And I'm not saying based on some news channel or some news article, but this is published on the website officially by NTA. So it is directly going to affect you, my dear JEE 25 and 2026 warriors. So make sure that you are liking and subscribing to this particular video and channel, because this video has to reach maximum number of people. Only then you can save your JEE. And I will explain every bit of it. In fact, I'm going to give you 10 points and explain it detailedly what exactly has happened in NEET 2024 and how is it going to affect you. So let's get straight to the point and watch this video till the end. Starting off with, what exactly is the NEET scam? Okay, what exactly? Thank you for loving, guys. Thank you. Hello, Janvi. Hello, Leon. Hello, Adila. Hello, Durga. Glad you guys joined and share the session with everyone. First of all, what has happened is the questions which were asked were literally on the border or out of the syllabus, and not for one or two, but for many questions in physics and biology. And the worst part is, even after provisional key was released, and when students challenged these questions, no bonus marks was awarded except for one question, and that too because it was from there was discrepancy in the old NCERT versus new NCERT. There were many more questions which were out of the syllabus or borderline, and especially considering NEET students get only one chance a year, unlike JEE, which get two chances. Plus, we have other alternative examinations like VIT, BITSAT, and so much more. NEET students do not get those chances. They have only one exam a year, else they have to take a drop. And there are more students writing NEET than JEE. The number in NEET is 25 lakhs, whereas in JEE, it varies between 10 to 15 lakhs. So you can understand the kind of seriousness of issues out here. Next point is 67 students have scored All India Rank 1, out of which 50 students have scored full score. Can you believe that? 720 out of 720 was scored by 50 students because of the bonus or the grace marks which were awarded. And imagine a national level exam like JEE or NEET or any such exam where 67 students get All India Rank 1. What kind of an impression will that exam have? What kind of an impression an outsider will have about you guys when you become engineers and doctors? They will think this exam is a joke. They will not even trust anything. They won't even consider the credibility of this particular examination. Or even if you boast about, my All India rank was 100, 200, or even 1000, they'll be like, what a joke. 67 students have got All India rank 1. So the credibility of the examination is completely dismantled, and especially considering the same NTA, conducts JEE exam as well. The third important point is students were given paper late. Unlike JEE, where the paper is online, in NEET, the paper is offline. You have to bubble OMR sheets. People got late paper. Some of them had to give back the paper very soon. There were invigilator problems. Some places they were deliberately troubling the students to sign here and there and creating disturbance and nuisance, distracting them, taking away their precious time during that examination. And unnecessarily, some students got up to 100 marks. Have you ever heard of 100 grace marks? 5 marks, 4 marks, 10 marks is understandable. 100 marks, grace marks were awarded, and that too how? By looking at the CCTV footage and estimating what is the efficiency of the student and checking how many questions he has answered or she has answered right or wrong. And based on the previous questions and their efficiency and their concentration and the CCTV footage, they have awarded the marks, which has no rational, which has no logic to it. Can you just imagine happening to all of you? Imagine a student who is getting 200 marks gets 300 marks in JEE mains. 200 to 300. This has happened. I'm not even kidding. And I will show you the next point. In fact, there were students who got 618 marks or 620 or 630 or 680 marks. They got 718 or 719 marks out of 720. Out of 720, only 1 or 2 marks less because of the grace marks. This has happened with many such students. And not just that, this score is not even possible. I mean, come on, you know basic maths. Out of 720, how can you get 718 marks? If you get -1, then you have lost the 4 marks plus the negative marks. So the score will be 715. It can't be 718 or 719 unless the grace marks were awarded in the irrational way or illogical way. So I hope you understand there is no logic behind these numbers. 718, 719 is an impossible score to get in any kind of competitive exam with +4 positive marks, -1 negative marks. Are you able to understand why NEET students are angry? Are you showing your support by liking the session? Put up a heart in the chat box right away, right now. Are you showing support for your NEET students? Are you a J24, J25, J2026 student? Let me know quickly in the chat box. I want to know so that everybody knows we have that support in the chat box right now, guys. Not just this, look at the next joke. All India rank 1 does not mean you might even not even get the seat in AIIMS Delhi. It's like saying in IIT JEE Advanced you got All India rank 1, still you may not get a seat in Computer Science IIT Bombay. Just imagine this for a moment. All India rank 1. Why? Because there are 67 All India rank 1s. 67 students have All India rank 1s. Just imagine this. So a student who got 700, 705 marks, their All India rank is 1700, 1800, like that. 1700 to 800 for just losing 20 top marks. So it's just like saying in JEE means instead of 300, if you get 280 marks, you are getting not even 280 because the proportions will not match. 290 marks approximately. If you get 290 marks, then your All India rank is 1700. In terms of JEE perspective, just think about it. 290 marks is All India rank 1700. How will you feel? In fact, even worse, 292 or something. The paper difficulty was made easy. Other questions were easy. The competition went up because the competition was around 25 lakhs. Other factors were also involved like grace marks, bonus, this, that, out of syllabus. The average score increased. Do you see in 2020 it was 297, 286, then 259, 279. See this in 2024, how the average drastically increased. This is called as rank inflation, meaning for the same marks, you get a very high rank. So imagine for 200 marks in JEE, if assuming you are getting, let's say for example, 10,000 rank. Now this year, for the same marks, you get 50 or 70,000 All India rank. It is that bad. At least from 10,000, if it goes to 12,000, it is understandable. But from 10,000, if it goes to 50, 60, 70,000, it is not understandable. That's what has happened this year. Not just that, the paper was also allegedly leaked. Imagine the number of scams that happened. The paper was allegedly leaked beforehand. There were reports of people coming out of the center. In fact, on the channel of NEET only, I have given all the proofs. Everything has been given. How the text messages were sent, how the paper was leaked, and how Telegram groups were formed, how big institutes were involved. All these things, big institutes, people have been involved in this. 50 lakh rupees have been also paid, demanded by many organizations or these scammers, and people have paid 5,000 rupees. All the poor people also have paid 5,000, 10,000 rupees because they cannot afford. They have collected money from maximum number of people, and that is what the alleged scam is. We need to also verify whether this is actually true or not. These things have come out in the social media, videos, screenshots, everything. The proof needs to be established. In fact, that's the reason why we have been demanding CBI inquiry in this. It's not a normal scam. CBI inquiry has been demanded in this. Not just that, organized scams have been organized to guarantee seats by payment. I shared a recording on the NEET channel of how the scammer is calling a student or a parent and demanding money and ensuring that you will get a seat in this and this college. That's how this organized scams work. That's the reason why on the NEET channel we have been not celebrating results. We have been in fact celebrating it as a black day. If you have seen our NEET channel, okay, this is how it looks. No results being published, nothing of that sort. We have been organizing protests one after the other, giving proofs. I have exposed each and every single thing, be it recording, screenshots, everything. Everything has been told on the NEET English channel. Now, what does it mean? What does it mean for you? I'll come to that. But the good ray of hope is Calcutta High Court has said that NTA cannot do this. They need to file an affidavit. It has asked NTA to reply to the scam which has been leaked out and so many other things. So Calcutta High Court has asked NTA to reply within the next 10 days. We need to wait and watch what happens. But for this, we need your support. So what's going to happen next? This is going to be very, very crucial. Listen to me very carefully. Listen to me very carefully. And guys, please support this video, share this video, like this video. Only then YouTube will push it across many people, or else many people are not even aware of what is happening. First thing, if re-exam happens or if the court, asks NTA to do this, to do that, it will hurt their ego. And that's when NTA will get full on into revenge mode. In fact, it is already in revenge mode. I'll tell you why. Right now, on the official website, let me just show it to you. Yes, this is the official press release by NTA regarding the NEET exam. Every single thing, whatever I told you, has been justified by a stupid logic. There is no rationale to this. They have told that this happens, the average marks will increase, the compensatory marks were awarded by assessing the CCTV footages. This is as per the Supreme Court ruling of 2018. There is no problem in the grace marks. Toppers will also increase. There is no harm in it. The paper was like that. The competition went up. What is our fault? 67 students got 720 marks. So what can we do? Right? Declaration of the results and transparency. There was no problem at all. We have been declaring JEE results. Look at this. We declared JEE results in 11 days. So what's the harm if I declare the results early? Actually, the NEET results were supposed to come after 10 days. They declared it 10 days before because they knew that they have to get rid of these scams. They have to somehow hide these scams, and they started the counseling process even in Assam so that people get into the counseling mode and forget about these things. They have also told that unfair means were not discovered, and whosoever was involved have already been caught. So there is no leak, no paper leak, nothing has happened. That's what they are claiming, but that is not true. Many YouTubers have given so many proofs across the internet. You can check it out. So you can see they are justifying, saying that nothing has happened. We are not going to budge. There is going to be no reassessment. There is going to be no republishing of results. We are not going to do any investigation. We are not going to conduct re-examination. We are not going to worry about the bonus questions. We are not going to worry about so many people getting so many high marks. Nothing. That means the competition in all the exams which is conducted by NTA with the limited seats is 100% going to increase. If they go into the revenge mode, then they might definitely try to make the paper deliberately hard, lengthy, because so many people are getting so high marks. Okay, you said so many things bad against us. Fine, here, take a hard paper. So expect a hard paper or a very lengthy paper in terms of calculation, or just maybe the whole process or the understanding, the question length. It might be just unnecessarily lengthy. Also, expect borderline or out of syllabus questions in JEE where you might not even get bonus, for those questions. All these things can happen, and the worst part is scams and leaks may continue without the public knowledge, without anybody knowing. That's the worst part. and you, deserving candidates who have been struggling, who have been working hard, may lose seats. Just like the NEET students have lost seats, this year also in JEE, you saw so many students were caught cheating, and some students were probably not even get caught, and we know who had done what level of cheating. And there are so many students probably who we have not even discovered have been cheating. It's just that we didn't know. Apparently, in 2023 also this cheating happened, but at a much smaller scale in NEET. It's just that in 2024 it was discovered. That's the problem. So in JEE also, we just do not know yet. Maybe someday we might know that, oh, these many people were actually cheating. They were paying money. Scammers were involved. Impersonators were there. Meaning somebody else goes instead of you in the examination hall. All these things we just do not know yet. And this is just a can of worms, guys, which is just slowly coming out. So that's the reason why we have been launching this social media campaign, with this image being shared across all the social media accounts, be it you can see, even in Twitter. I have already tweeted asking CBI as well as NTA officials regarding the scam, and I want all of you to retweet this again and again and make sure it reaches the right authorities, not just on Twitter but also on Instagram. You can see this has been gaining a lot of traction. We have been posting these videos and these posts on the social media so that more and more people get aware. In the description of this, I have mentioned all the details of whatever has happened, guys. So all these things have been happening as we speak. That's the reason why we need to save your JEE 2025 and 2026. Make sure this video reaches to maximum JEE students, because most JEE channels are not creating these awareness videos. Any JEE channel, in fact, I would request any JEE channel to start making this awareness campaigns, or else 2025 and 2026 students might suffer the most. We want to make sure that NTA is very transparent. They make genuine papers. Nobody copies. No scam happens. No paper leak happens. And yes, the paper should not be unnecessarily difficult or unnecessarily easy. It has to be at a standard level, and complete transparency is required. That's my humble appeal and humble request to all the organizers out there and all the students and parents. Make sure you spread this awareness. Thank you very much. Thank you by supporting, by liking this video and subscribing to the channel. And a lot of JEE 25 and 26 content is going on in the ROAR series. ROAR series is for all the JEE 25 and 26 aspirants, where we conduct JEE classes in English on this very own channel. Make sure you're watching these videos. You can also watch the older videos which have been conducted on the channel. So all content is in pure English. So do not forget to subscribe for JEE content on this particular channel. Thank you so much. Captain Shreyas signing off. Hasta la vista.